Today's horoscope, Aries March 10th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Early today, it can be difficult to read those close to you. Pride can keep you from sharing problems with a friend. Consider ways to release some of the pressure without compromising your values, as you may be dealing with frustrations. There can be some tension with someone who seems to be seeing a matter too logically or, in your mind, narrowly, but the lines of communication are open, and you appreciate that. Especially as the day advances, you can feel quite free to enjoy yourself. Spirits run high for home-related activities, or you may want to resolve a personal problem. It's a good idea to channel all of the extra energy you're feeling into something constructive. You might focus on handling unresolved matters that help you feel more secure, for example. One of the most karmic periods of 2025 is upon you. This is because sweet Venus, the planet of pleasure, is orbiting in your zodiac sign and will be emphasizing your traits now. While this will still put you in the mood for love, laughter, and fertility, you won't be seeing these themes clearly. You may feel disconnected from reality or ultimately lost in an internal heart fog. If exes or old flings return, it's an ideal time to find closure and release the baggage. If you still want to reunite, see if you've both grown. What will drive you to be successful? Reflect on what motivates you to get up and work hard when the Sun in Pisces trines Mars in Cancer. The watery energy may tug on your heartstrings. Memories from old jobs and even from childhood could reinforce your professional ambitions. You may feel called to pursue a vocation based on something that you set out to do a long time ago. It can be helpful to reconnect with these memories if you need to remind yourself why you work as hard as you do. You are always happy to drop the old and start anew, but sometimes it's worth it just to stick to the routine. Do you have a health routine? This is an important discipline for you to adhere to, because of your natural tendency to dream about the future and forget about the present. In the present, you must pay attention to the adequate administering of healthy food and plenty of water. Unless you still live with your mom, your health is up to you. You're sure to find yourself focusing on finances on this day. Everything from your career and the making of money, to your goals and the spending of it become far more prominent with this essence. This makes for an excellent time for you to review your current situation and to consider making whatever changes you feel are necessary. If this area of your life involves another person, like a spouse, be sure to talk things over with them. Setting joint goals will see greater success. In the closing weeks of your old solar, there is always going to be a call to slow down and make time to hear yourself think. But even the planets already in Aries have the brakes on. Whether it is Venus, in her early days in retrograde motion in Aries, or Mercury, who just 5 days after returning has the brakes on heading into a retrograde turn next week, they are dragging their heels. Both will still be here when the Sun returns, and with major new beginnings later in the month, are determined not to miss the historic times ahead. When the Moon leaves your communication sector today, it not only leaves behind Jupiter, who is in a lot stronger position than during its last monthly visit, but with Mercury, the planet of communication, now in Aries. This leaves you with double the communication support than just this time last week, while at the same time leaving you better able to wear your heart on your sleeve. Daily Planetary Overview. There are days when motivation flows effortlessly, and then there are days when hesitation takes over. As the Sun in Pisces forms a powerful trine with Mars in Cancer, you might feel an inner pull toward action. But whether you take that step forward or hold back will largely depend on how the energy of the day resonates with you. Your emotions and intuition will be powerful guides, helping you determine when to push ahead and when to pause. If something doesn't feel quite right, trust that instinct. Sometimes, a delay is not a setback but a necessary moment of reflection before the right path reveals itself. However, if inspiration strikes and everything aligns, this could be the perfect time to take bold action towards something you've been contemplating. Think back to a moment when you hesitated but later realized you were right to wait. Or perhaps you took a leap and it turned out to be exactly what you needed. The key today is to listen to yourself and honor whatever rhythm feels right. Beyond personal choices, there is a strong sense of teamwork and cooperation in the air. You may find yourself naturally stepping into a leadership role, guiding those around you with patience and understanding. Your ability to put others' needs first does not go unnoticed, and those in your circle recognize and appreciate the support you offer. Whether in friendships, family relationships, or professional settings, your presence is a stabilizing force. If there have been unresolved conflicts within your family or close relationships, this is an ideal time to initiate healing conversations. Even the smallest effort to bring people together can create a ripple effect of positive change. Have you ever mended a misunderstanding just by showing someone kindness? Your energy today has the power to do just that. In return, the comfort and reassurance of family ties can provide a sense of stability that recharges you emotionally. As you navigate the day, remember that life is not a competition. There is no need to push yourself so hard that you lose sight of what truly matters. Even when faced with difficult choices, you are fully capable of making decisions that align with your long-term goals. Keep your focus on what you want to achieve, and trust that you don't need to rush or force anything to make progress. If challenges arise, take a step back, breathe, and remind yourself that not every battle needs to be fought. Strength is not always about persistence, it is also about knowing when to rest and regroup. If you've been feeling physically drained, allow yourself the rest you need. The body and mind work best when they are in harmony, and giving yourself space to recharge is not a sign of weakness but of wisdom. Your ability to remain composed and approach complex situations with sensitivity will be one of your greatest assets today. Those around you admire your ability to stay grounded, even when emotions run high. Whether in professional or personal matters, your confidence and practicality allow you to handle challenges with grace. This mindset extends to financial decisions as well. You might come across tempting offers or seemingly lucrative investments, but patience is key. If something seems too good to be true, it's worth taking a step back and assessing all the details before committing. Unforeseen complications or missing information could surface later, so allow yourself the time to make well-informed choices. Have you ever rushed into something only to later wish you had waited? Trust that taking your time now will bring better outcomes in the long run. Physically, you are in a strong and balanced state, and that positive energy flows through you in a way that encourages movement and action. If you've been meaning to increase your activity levels, challenge yourself, or explore new ways to stay fit, this is the perfect opportunity. Whether it's endurance training, strength building, or an outdoor adventure like hiking or swimming, your body is ready to embrace movement. The more you engage in physical activity, the more you will feel the connection between mind and body strengthening. Even small efforts, like a morning stretch or a walk in fresh air, can have a profound impact on your energy levels and overall well-being. With so much positive momentum surrounding you, this day offers a unique opportunity to make meaningful progress, whether in relationships, personal goals, or self-care. It's a reminder that every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture of your journey. What is one action you can take today to align with your highest potential? How can you bring more balance, purpose, and joy into your day? Reflect on these questions as you move forward, and trust that the universe is guiding you exactly where you need to be.